Alright, we've got like 12 seconds of ads left. Let me nuke the music real quick. Bam! Yo! How's everyone doing? Today isn't gonna be as fun as the Ponder stream. 12 seconds of ads? See, that's why I start early. So that I don't start fucking yapping and then I get hit with 3-minute ads and then it's like, damn. Fucking sucks. Bummer. So we're chill now. But I don't actually have a plan for today. I was just like, I want to stream. Well, I'm like 50-50. I really, 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 really like what I've been doing in Blender. And I just got more expressions and I need to update my rig. But that would take fucking forever. And I don't have the damn time for that. But yeah, that's certainly fun. I should probably hold off from doing that until I'm done. She's live? There's no fucking way. Oh, I'm... Was it 3 minutes? It was 3 minutes. It was 3 minutes. I fucking called it, too. I fucking clocked. Fucking... Knew it. Scouted her ass out. That's crazy. It's so funny. I'm never gonna be able to watch her streams again because I'm gonna be fucking live. What was the reaction of the guy I pranked? Both of them haven't been on, I don't think. I'll give an update whenever that happens. But I do not think either of them have been on. So, whenever I hear something, it's gone straight into the Discord, I am going to be like screaming about it. Because it is so fucking funny. That's like a good intro to episode 2. Or episode 3, I mean. Like just a Discord message. Why is my base upside down? I can't start thinking about editing episode 3 before I even start episode... Okay, that's a lie. I've started episode 2. Alright, see you knocked. I understand. I get it. 100%. I understand. Anyways, hi Ruse. How are you doing? There are multiple games that I could play today. We could try Shadows of Doubt again. I think that'd be fire. You know what? It should be a bit on the server that everybody who's not been in a while should be susceptible to pranking. No one is safe from pranking. No, that's the thing. They think they might be safe. No. I will do it while they're online if I'm, like, able to. They are not immune to the propaganda. I might, you know what? We're gonna have a little me stream today. Not me as in the Nintendo kind. I fucking wish, but I don't have my capture card set up. Let me get my controller all hooked up. And we're just gonna be playing a bit of Clam, and it's gonna be like a just chatting stream, but I get to climb in a game that I really like. And I think that's fun. So, we take these. Wait, not Clam. Not Clam. That's the VR one. Not Clam. That one made me crash the fuck out. We're not doing that. Where is it? Cairn. It's called Cairn. That one. Okay, it's only got a demo. This is a game that I'm very, very, very looking forward to. Because the demo is, like, actually heat. So, it's basically just gonna be just chatting. I'm gonna be talking about the Ponder episode all of the fun things that I'm doing with that, so you all can get like a little insight, a little bit of background insight that anyone who's not on the stream, I guess, actually, okay, I have another thing to talk about, but I want to make sure that this game is working first. And I will talk about it in the game. Da 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 da. Oh, I haven't played Dying Light in such a long time. And by that, I mean it was like some of my first streams back, but I haven't like played it since. It just feels weird. Oh, that's odd. Ugh. Okay, so this game is fucking beautiful. I really like this game, and I'm going to be able to talk through it. I actually haven't played this since like the demo first came out, so I'm gonna have to like readjust, but as I was saying, I now actually do have that VODS channel up. I don't think I remembered to link it with my main channel, which is, you know, that's on me. I might not remember how to start climbing. Do I have mad stick drift as well? Hold up. That's not right. That's running. Okay, I just genuinely don't remember how to... There we go. I thought it was X. So yeah, the VODS channel has been successfully created now as well, which is something I'm very much looking forward to. I'm trying to remember how to... Oh, wait, that's nice. That's new. Anyways, VOD's channel is up. I need to link it to my YouTube channel so it actually shows. I've got it going the other way around, where you can see the main channel from my VODs channel. I haven't actually been on the VODs channel since I uploaded like that first day, and I just kind of spammed uploads for what I had. Except Ponder. I didn't get Ponder up. I got the 3 Dying Light streams I did up, though. Oh, I'm like mad cheating right now. If we're going like actual rock climbing standards. But you know what? I'm just kind of silly and stupid like that, so can't fault me. I'm just a dumb. And then when it comes to like what the fuck just happened there? That was odd. When it comes to Ponder, I'm feeling pretty good, honestly. I've started editing the video. I have like the whole intro sequence planned out, and that's all going to be animated. Which, oh my god, that's been so much fun. I genuinely think I've had the most fun doing the animation compared to like the actual editing, but it's also like what takes the longest time to do, which isn't the most ideal when I'm trying to have a half-decent upload schedule. I mean, at this point, I'm not the pickiest. Like, I'm just gonna upload whenever I can. I don't really care about meeting deadlines. It's just kind of like, I think it would be nice if I was able to get things out somewhat consistently. Because the way it kind of works for me is, since my streams are so long, it's really hard for me to get a, like... Let me rephrase this. So, since I'm streaming the server and all of my footage comes from that, And my streams are like 6 hours long when I'm playing Ponder, just because it's fucking fun. I typically can't get more than 2 streams without just overworking the fuck out of myself. Like, working on the first episode was... That was like an 8-hour stream, I think. Maybe. I can't fully remember. It was a long stream, though. So, I had a lot of footage to work with. And this isn't quite like doing actual recordings where 6 hours isn't that big of a deal because it's like, you know, I'm intentionally recording this 6 hours worth of footage. All of it has something. Or like, you know, I'm recording, but I'm not speaking. Because I know sometimes that happens when you're doing like time lapses or something. And it's really easy to know, like, this is the end of this section, and I can just easily continue on and like ignore this part for editing. I can't do that with streaming because I'm always talking. It's really hard for me to find a specific spot and go like, yeah, that I can just cut all of that out. I've got to like scan ahead. I basically just continuously trim down my streams for like hours and hours. I don't remember how to... Oh, it's not letting me drill in there. Whatever, you can't take fall damage here. But when it comes to like editing, it's really tricky because I yap a lot. I'm always yapping, and from like an audiogram perspective, you can't just look and go, oh yeah, you know, there's no mic volume here, I can just skip that entire section. I've got to edit ahead of myself constantly to like trim down later, and I've got to like try and figure out the coherent story as I go. Because I'm not going to remember every second of a super long stream like that. It's just not going to happen. And I'm not great with memory to begin with. So whenever something like that happens, like editing, it's always really just a gamble as to, like, I know that we did this one really funny thing a bit into the stream, but it was still like, where is that in the footage? How do I make it interesting as a lead up? What do I need to cut out that isn't interesting? Because that's another thing that is a pretty constant, like, thought is, this is a funny bit in isolation. Am I going to edit this whole section and then just drop it later? Because there's, like, an entire channel. I've already done, like, I already have a section in episode 2 for Ponder that I am kind of expecting I might drop if the video gets too long. But at the same time, with episode 1, I felt like I didn't have enough footage at some points. Which is funny, because I streamed it. I should have, like, the most footage. But I still ended up not quite hitting 30 minutes, which is, like, a dumb goal. I think 24 was what it ended up being, which is more than fine. I think 24 actually was probably a pretty good time to land with. This is... Yikes. Okay. And I'm still very happy with the episode. The way it came out, I think, was phenomenal. It was basically exactly how I wanted it to. But seeing how, like, actually really, really, really funny Stream 2 has been, especially rewatching it and trimming it down. Like, that was a funny fucking stream. I'm so... That's, like, I think my favorite stream that I have done. Which is crazy, because I've done a couple of, like... The Dying Light streams are ones that I'm also really fond of. Because I don't know. It's an idea that I'm sure has been done before. I've literally seen videos. Like, after I started it, I was like, has this been done before? I checked, and I'm like, oh yeah, it has. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't have been. The only difference is I was doing it on the hardest difficulty, and they were just doing, can you beat this with no weapons? And like, yeah, obviously you can. But I think mine had a couple of more rules to it that made it more engaging. So I'm really proud of those streams. Hi, Kishiro. Hello. Sorry for never reaching out. Time zones have been fuck and work is miserable. So it's been a tad iffy. I've been, like, doing the editing, for episode 2. I think we're gonna get there. I'm really proud of what we've got at the start. I'm, like, just repeating myself a shit ton now, but I'm fine with that. I'm very proud of what I've got at the start of this, episode 2. I think it's going to be heat. It's gonna be awesome. But I don't know how long it's going to actually take to get done. Because as of now, I'm like maybe 30 minutes into the footage, which is, I don't know, 1/12 of everything I need. I love that you don't take damage here, because I can just fling myself off with no consequences. I think there's more... Oh, that's interesting. That's the first time I've gotten exhausted from running. That must be new. I know that there's more things to grab here. You gotta do stuff today and completely forgot? I very much understand that. I hope you have a good one. I felt like that today, but I think it's just I've been wanting to edit, and my brain is like, hey, you're not editing. When I was at work today, I was like, you know what? I have a standing desk. I should, like, very much use my standing desk whenever I'm editing. Because that's, like, an actual good time to be in standing mode. Because it keeps me engaged in what I'm doing. And I get to edit. So I think that's a win-win. Damn, I've missed a lot of the walls, and I'm just completely forgetting. This is, like, definitely the goofiest one. It's almost like a speedrun. Yep, because that happens. And you can't really, like... Usually you can use one hand to wipe off sweat and whatnot, but when you need both hands to stay on the wall, it's not the best. Oh, that's a horrible stance to be in. Oh shit. Wait, we're getting there. There we go. Yay! Boing. Alright, I think we're gonna just go ahead and do the normal wall. I've done this one, like... I've actually done the main wall way more than I've done these, probably. And since the game isn't that long, Oh, you don't get anything. I thought you were able to just, like, choose two. Nope, nothing. But, yeah, I have yapped quite a significant amount. I'm still... I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how things are going in terms of content creation. Under has been, like, a fucking secret blessing. That video almost reached 1,000 last time I checked, and it completely flatlined, so it's not really worth checking anymore. Maybe that's just I'm too used to YouTube Shorts. I know that long-form content gets recommended more than Shorts after, you know, like, a day. I had, like, a week-long run with that video. And I know it's not completely over, like it is with Shorts, where once a short has been uploaded for more than a day, it gets nothing. Ever. It's just gone. The algorithm forgets about it. It doesn't matter. The only way people are finding it is through your channel, which I don't exactly like, but, I mean, it's just how short-form content's kind of meant to be taken in. It's very disposable, which, again, I'm not fond of. I've talked about this before, how I really... There are some, like, shorts that I've really enjoyed making. All of my debut shorts were really fun, like, editing little goofs that I was messing around with. And I really enjoyed that. And I wish people could still find those easily, apart from, like, people that see my long-form content go to my YouTube, scroll all the way down in the shorts section, go to the, like, first few shorts, and no one is ever going to do that. Ever. It's just not what people do. You got recommended one of my shorts, but never one of my long-form? That's interesting. Was it the Vector Strike one? Because I made one Vector Strike short, and the only long-form content I've done is, like, one saying how to queue, like, in the background for Vector Strike, and then another is the animation. See, that's what I'm shocked about. That one did really well as well. The Minecraft animation. That was like a corresponding... I think I did that a day or two after I did the long form video, which also popped off pretty well. Like, I don't know, very, very interesting. The algorithm works in mysterious ways, and it's not my place to question it, so I don't. This game is fucking gorgeous. I don't know if the bitrate kills this, but it's like... I want the full game so bad. I do wonder... What? Why is there no left bumper? Game does look pretty? Yeah. For some reason, my left bumper isn't left bumpering, which is odd. Steam, can you fix? Preview? Is it? Oh, wait, where's, like, test? Am I not test? Okay. Whatever. Oh, wait. I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Did I press a button? You know what? I pressed tab. That works. I'm curious, like, what route I should take here. Because I've done basically all of them. I might just go for, like, all items that I know about.
I know, Chris. I'm ready for it.
Because... yeah, there's, like, this game's got crafting. It's nuts. Fill my water bottle. I think up there's a spring. You know what? This is a fun little thing. What software do I use for my avatar? Um, I'm using VTube Studio, so this is like actually face tracked. It's not just a PNG tuber. I know I'm usually looking left or straight or left or straight. That's because my monitor to my left and my camera always kind of picks me up looking to my left slightly. But this is like a rig that I did myself. I did the art, I did the rig. And it's all face tracked in VTS. Oh, this is sketchy. But I can do it. That's not a good growth. There we go. That, notice that it's not a PNG tuber? Yeah. Which I'm very happy about. I tried striking a balance between like actual face tracking and the like I wanted it to look like a like a pixel art, for lack of better words. Because I noticed there are other pixel art VTubers, but they don't usually have the like pixel art look. They are pixel art, but they've got like the fluid bounciness, and I just thought it looked kind of weird on a pixel tuber. So I decided, like, I've seen one other model that actually does it really, really well. Two. I've seen two. How the fuck am I gonna do this? I shouldn't have played where I did. Because I think I might need one here. This is sketch as hell. If you need help moving over to a rig, I could definitely help. Because I've done rigging before and I kind of know the process, almost. Okay, we are just gonna do this again, to be sure. Animation by pixel? Yeah, that is what I mean. It's still like, I didn't do a sprite for... Yeah. I didn't do a sprite for everything. It's a really interesting little mix that I did. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Let's go! Please, 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 give me... if I'd be up to help with rig... I am up to help with rigging. The only thing is, like, since the time zones are kind of fucked up, I don't know how often I'll be able to help, but I will try to help. You can shoot me questions and I'll respond whenever I can. But yeah. I'm not the most knowledgeable rigger. There's a reason why I don't have actual face rotations and my neck looks really funny. But, you know, I did what I could. Anyways, this is a very funny climb. I love the climbs in this game. Because I think I'm doing this very backwards right now. Usually, I think, still better than knowing like nothing. I mean, you can not... I did like an actual proper rig for a normal-ish model like 2 years ago, and I did pretty okay, like, for my first time. It's not as hard as I think it seems. Yeah, I totally did this route backwards. I think you're supposed to go up the waterfall and then it doesn't matter. There's no real routes. I mean, there's routes that the developers made, like, oh, this is a slightly easier path than this, but you can really just fucking climb anything if you want to. Which is kind of why I like it. I can't go back far enough. Skill issue, not gonna lie. No, this is not a skill issue. This is just pure skill. I'm just out here having fun with it. Oh, that's... That's a tricky one. I might just go up here. I was gonna try going over, but since I've got nowhere to put my feet, it's not really gonna work. Can I not select my left hand, please? Thank you. Yoink. There we go. I only fell a couple of times, and then I get those belays back, which is nice. I like that I don't have to feel like I'm doing super intense resource management in this game. It's like, there definitely is resource management. Like, you have a backpack, and the backpack UI is sick as hell. But I don't know, I just never really end up actually using the stuff in the backpack. I just kind of go with the flow of the mountain. Sometimes against the flow, and I still don't use items. Your PC is on fire, chat. You're running a server. Playing on a server, coding, watching a stream, and having time. What are you coding? What server are you hosting? What? The hell? You choose not to follow that advice? You know what? I agree. I've done similar things. I've been fine. I've got a new CPU. I could knock it out of the park. Oh, fuck, that just reminded me. So I bought a CPU cooler, because my CPU has been running a bit hot, and I wanted to deal with that before it becomes a bigger issue. But that in of itself came with its own issues of it's gotten lost. The cooler, it has been lost in transit. Which is not something I like hearing about a cooler that I spent a decent amount of money on. I think Amazon will give me a refund because it is lost. Script for the server. Classic online purchases. I should have drove down to Micro Center, but holy shit, I fucking hate where Micro Center is in my city. It is an actual hellscape to drive in. And I already don't like driving. Like, just normally. By default, I am not a big driving enjoyer. It was supposed to be, like, next day delivery, and then it wasn't next day, and I'm like, okay, so it'll get here on Monday. And then it didn't get here on Monday, and I've just been waiting. I kind of forgot about it for a couple of days, and what do you know, it's Thursday now. As a European, you don't know what Micro Center is? That's unfortunate. Micro Center is the best. See ya! Hi! How's it going? Yeah, it's a very large electronics store. I am surprised I've gotten this without falling. I mean, obviously I've jinxed myself now, but... This is going rather okay. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. No, not leg. Arm. Grab. Holy shit. Please. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. You got a pie pretty cheap at Micro Center? Yeah. So I've had a Discord bot for a while. It's been in my Discord server. I don't think literally anyone else in the world knows about it. It is specifically for importing 7TV emotes. I've talked about it a couple of times on stream. It's it's running on a Pi Zero or Pi Nano. One of the really, really small Pis, and it's like the first generation of the small Pis. So it like doesn't run at all. And yeah, she does sound like she's in a lot of pain, but she's fine. We're chill. And we get the pylon back. Ah, okay. For funsies, we're gonna do a bit of cooking. What do we want to combine? We can combine any liquid with any food. So say noodles with water or yellow yak. I don't have soda, which is unfortunate. It's just water and then yellow yak. Gasoline and Pop-Tarts. See, that sounds like a good bundle. The issue is I do not happen to have either of those things in the game. Do any of these give... Chocolate is my best food. That's unfortunate. Honey and yellow yak. What does this make? It's like an actually surprisingly in-depth cooking thing as well. Yeah, extra sweet. Like, it reminds me of Breath of the Wild, which... Oh... I was gonna reference that in Ponder episode 2, but I just don't think the animation would have come across as a reference, so I went for something slightly funnier. Let's just go... Can we do chocolate water? This is gonna be fire. Chocolate drink. Wait, actually. I love that they're like cold, sweet, hot. Stuff like that. Oh, this game has so much attention to detail. Anyways, chocolate drink and noodles. Who wants hot chocolate noodles? Should have added the sound, it's hella distinct. Well, it's not like the cooking, it's like when he eats. You'll see whenever I actually upload the video. Extra chocolatey drink. Yeah, so it's just like pump, 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 and then he pats his belly and goes, ah. And you can't really tell unless I use the sound clip. And I felt like the sound clip would be a bit odd. Anyways, we are making this the sugariest fucking drink in the world. I'm just full chocolating, and then I'm gonna throw honey in there. I don't think that chocolate affected it. Mac and chocolate and cheese? That sounds fucking miserable. That sounds actually awful. I'm trying to make, like, something disgusting, but no, it's just, like, actually making a good meal. You've got to be able to fuck it up somehow. Like, egg and water. What's this gonna do? Is it just gonna be like scrambled egg? Boiled eggs. That makes sense. And then... I can't cook the boiled eggs any further. Well, we'll just do some noodles and see if I can add anything to that as well. No, just cook noodles and then Maybe? No. Alright, well, thistle in the yellow yak. You have to go to sleep right now, it's pretty late. I figured it was. I hope you have a wonderful, amazing rest. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay, I have nothing more to cook. What does the bag look like? That's funny. I love that you can compost in this game too, and oh, game is so cute. Game is so cute. I can't remember. Okay. So, yeah, I completely forgot that cooking like, it's better to just keep the recipes for things. Because whenever you actually cook them, it does give you a limit for its, like, effectiveness. I think it'll go bad after a certain amount of time. Which is a bit unfortunate. The cooked noodles, luckily, are mostly just food and water, so I can have those now. And then... yeah, I guess that... oh. The eggs as well, maybe? I kind of forgot about them. It's just food. I don't need that much food right now. We are going to try climbing the spire, though. This is, like, my favorite climb. I know that there's other things to climb here, like you can see right there on the left. There's a little climbing path, but I don't know. The difficulty that this spire brings is just, like, really appealing for some reason. It is fun. Once I finish this, I might rig on stream. I don't know. I'm like I've been split between the idea of doing stuff like that on stream for a while, because on one hand I really like doing it, but on the other, well, I really like doing it and I really like streaming, but on the other hand, I'm not sure if streaming it would, like, make it not fun, you know? Like, if it would somehow make it too disorganized, because usually I just kind of shut up and lock in. And I'm very much not that kind of streamer. I can't shut up and lock in on stream 99.9% of the time. I am going to be talking. Which doesn't fit the best. Anyways, she's fucking tweaking. Oh my god. Oh, that was scuffed. We take that, though. Okay, let me not cross myself up. Do that. I need this left leg to get a grip. And then there. We can put both there. Reach up. Reach up. I'm just, like, going on a little adventure here. This hand up. I'm still really, really excited for the Switch 2. Like, that was just kind of something I forgot about for a bit. And then I was like, oh shit, wait. That's actually hype as fuck. They had the Mario Kart Direct thing today. I saw that Nintendo went live because I've got notifications on, but I didn't watch it. I just kind of saw the aftermath. It was like, I was an hour early for, like, a 16-minute stream, and I was like, this just isn't worth it. I have things to do. I'm not gonna sit here and risk getting in trouble for watching a Nintendo broadcast. But I ended up seeing all of this stuff, like, after the fact, which honestly is kind of fine. Open world Mario Kart is peak. I know! I saw that, like, on the Switch 2 announcement, and I was like, holy shit, I'm getting the Switch just for this. Which is interesting, because I haven't even played a Mario Kart game in a really long time. Like, I never bought Mario Kart 8, mostly just because I figured I was a bit too late to the whole party. And I mean, I kind of was. And also, I just didn't really have anyone to play Mario Kart with. Which makes playing Mario Kart not really fun. Like, that's one of those games that I can't play single player, and I never invite people over, so I don't, like, we don't couch co-op it or anything. So it was like, well, not exactly worth for me. From a distance, it looks like they repainted the Breath of the Wild map again. That'd be funny. I doubt it. Anyways, do we think I make this jump? Because I'm not sure. That was such a good climb, too. I was doing so well. We were almost to the top anyways. Literally, if I made that jump and got up to the top here, this is the end of the demo. Just clutch up next time, I got this. I'm kind of out of things to yap about, so that's probably the end of this game. Which I'm fine with. I don't know why, this is just one of those games that I really like, and I wanted a reason to go back to it and play it, like, on stream. Because just doing my 5th or 6th replay of this demo, alone, is just kind of sad. This is definitely, if I'm ever gonna do, like, just chatting streams, like I've done today, whenever this game gets a full release, this is what I will be playing. Because I'm pretty sure you make it to the top of that mountain. Like, also, look at the distance to actually get to the mountain. Like, oh my god, the game seems so cool. I'm gushing over a game that isn't even out yet. This is my downfall. Alright. Back into just chatting. I do have my controller connected. I can't remember if there's any other controller games that I have. I think it was really only just that. It was like, you know what? I'll play that for funsies on stream. Oh shit. Wait, Leggy just uploaded episode 2 of Ponder. This is the guy that I flipped the base on. Okay. His base is not flipped by the end of his episode. And it doesn't look like it even got close to the point where we flipped it. Which means it's either at the end of episode 3 or it's at the start of episode 4. Both of which are really funny. I'm happy. I like my silly little pranks and goofs. I'm not really in the mood to jump straight into, like, Ultra Kill. It's like, I need more chill games that I can play. Like, I could hop on web fishing, but that's, like, even more of a yapping game. And, like I said, I don't really have that much to yap about. I've gone over, like, everything I thought I brought up stuff I forgot about. Go play Fortnite? Now we're wait. We might be cooking. What the fuck? I know Sertle is live right now. Someone who I follow and I know plays a shit ton of Fortnite on stream. So I opened up their stream and I was like, you know what? It'd be funny if I just showed up in Fortnite. Like, I just joined their party. I think that would have been a funny thing to... No, they're just watching videos, which is the first time I've seen that happen. Didn't see him on... I am not ashamed to say that I have played Fortnite. I played Fortnite very recently. Like, that game is not that bad. I mean, the most recent time that I played it was last weekend. Top Tier Pro. I don't take it that seriously. We were doing a fucking scavenger hunt and Sertle's stream, which was fun as fuck. Oh. Okay. I'm gathering like immersive sims that I think would be really funny to play on stream. I have Deus Ex, but I think I need to patch that first to be like slightly better. Because it's one of those old games that I feel like has like FPS patches and whatnot. And then there's Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, which I think is also a really funny game. That's like it's kind of ImSim. It's immersive. I don't know if it's simulator. It's like immersive fantasy. That's another funny one that I want to play at some point. I also need to do more VR streams. When I did VR, that was fun. I don't have that many VR games that are like streamable though. Unless Blade and Sorcery actually fucking works now. Wait, it did. I had to like reinstall Blade and Sorcery like 7 times to get it to fucking launch. I don't know why. Have I tried Marvel Rivals? I might even still have it installed. I have played Marvel Rivals, I'm just not... I don't know, I liked it, actually, quite a bit. I just don't end up playing it that often. I'd rather, like, get a group together and play Siege, which is fucked up of me. I'm fucked up in the head for that, 100%. I am messed up for wanting to rather play Siege, but I don't know, my brain just meshes better with... I click on someone and they are dead. They are gone. They have been eviscerated from this realm. And I think that's more satisfying than the combos and whatnot that you can get in Marvel Rivals. I don't know why. I liked Overwatch 1 a lot, actually. And then I kind of just stopped playing whenever they announced Overwatch 2, because I was like, you know what? Overwatch 1 is like gonna die in, 5 months or whatever, and then they pushed it back, and then they pushed it back, and then they pushed it back. So I like missed out on 3 years or something of Overwatch 1, and Overwatch 2 fucking sucks. So I haven't bothered. I think I played it on launch like once, and then that was it. Oh shit, I forgot that Astroneer is getting a new game. That's cool. Wait, is this like a... No, that is just an actual sequel. I'm like just looking through my library at this point. For some reason, the way they were talking about Starseeker, the Astroneer sequel, I'm like, is this fucking Lethal Company Astroneer? Because it's like, explore deep space, work together with the entire crew in a multiplayer voyage, and I'm like, what? Huh? Lethal Company? What's going on? I have so many, like, small, tiny games that no one plays, and I'm like, oh, I love this game! Like, Warfork is, I think, my favorite FPS. I can't say that. I can't say it's my favorite FPS, but it is, like, my favorite boomer shooter, because it is, I'm pretty sure it's literally just a Warfork! It's a fork of Quake. Well, it's like a fork of Quake. but it's fucking amazing, and I love it. And everyone hates me that plays it with me. So I just kind of have to introduce 2 people at the same time who haven't played it, because I will accidentally murder big time. But the movement's so good. The movement's so good. And then obviously Vector Strike. Favorite game, period, ever. That, well, maybe not ever, but it's up there. It's up there. I really, really, really like Vector Strike. It's just that no one's ever on it, which sucks. I've got a couple of more of like those, if I remember correctly. Due Process is up there as well as a game that I enjoy, but the community is just really small and I kind of just get shit on. And then I am sad. Still haven't updated Vector. Dude, you know what? I think I updated it when I got home, but I don't think I launched it. The dedicated servers are so fucking, like, that is something I was genuinely going to ask for, but then I was like, you know what? I'm worried that, like, I forgot what I was gonna say. Wait, run it back. I was going to suggest it, but I was like, I'm not sure how many people are actually still working on Vector Strike. I know that the team has taken a pretty substantial hit from the game not doing as well as they were hoping. So I didn't want to do anything too massive, like, you know, an entire dedicated server thing, which is fucking crazy of them to do. And then since they did it, I threw out my suggestion of matchmaking into custom servers. Again, I don't know if that's in the game already. I don't think it would be with the way they were talking about it. But, that'd be awesome. A Terraria playthrough might be fun, but that's like a long process. I play the game very slowly, and a lot of what I do is very boring. Like, I don't know, Terraria is a much better YouTube game than it is a Twitch game, I feel. Where, whenever it's cut up and in its, like, most interesting form, I think it's better. Whereas, like, there's Minecraft, and there's joy to be had in just sitting and talking while mining. I don't know if I would have that in Terraria, because you're mining for so much longer, you're making farms that are not really that complex, but it's just dig out giant space so nothing can spawn except for where you want them to. And it's, I don't know. Juicy Balls Gaming, welcome. Binding of Isaac is a pretty good stream game. I have it, I'm just... I'm a weirdo and a freak who doesn't like roguelike games that much. Sue me, shoot me in the head, whatever. I don't know. The, like, even in roguelites, the fake progression, like, I don't like it. I want to have either no progression or progression. Roguelikes are a weird in-between. Isaac was, like, my first roguelike. As it should be, honestly. It's like the forefather. But I just still didn't really fucks with it that hard. I think RNG in games is just not that fun if it's the whole game premise. Like, I get that you can be really, really skilled and probably beat the game with, like, no upgrades, but that's not the average person. That's not me. It just makes me feel bad. And it is 100% a skill issue. 1,000,000%. But do I want to spend 200 hours Gonna look at all the games you have, gonna give the best tips. I appreciate that. It's interesting because it's not even like I'm sitting here going, oh, I've got nothing to do. I've been sitting here for the last 10 minutes knowing that ads were going to run. Like, I'm filling time because I know in 50 seconds we're gonna get ads. And I'm like, well, I don't want to start a game and then 5 minutes in. Dancing mod music getting insane long. I think so. I used to have a friend that would mod the shit out of Isaac on their on the Steam Deck, and that was like the most crackhead game I think I've ever seen. No, modded rounds is the most crackhead. I did not understand a fucking thing of modded rounds. That I didn't get. Oh, one game that I really wish didn't have as many issues as it has is Spore. It is still, it is still one of my favorite old games, but I just can't stream it because OBS capture gives people seizures. That's just a fact of the matter. That's just something that happens. You don't have a single fucking good game? Yeah. Wait, do I still have the frick emote? Hold up. Yeah. You say frick in all caps or frick in lowercase, you get you get fuck. And I think that's funny. Siege. There are so I try to stick away from multiplayer PvP games on stream. Just because, one, I lock in and go quiet, and that's not interesting, and it's not fun, and I don't like going quiet in streams. And then, two, is I'm usually pretty calm-headed, I'm pretty chill, but sometimes those games just hit me the wrong way, and it's like, no, can't do that, not happening. And it just gets me in a bad mood. And that's not great. That's kind of pretty bad. Ad yay? Yeah, I know. I still yap for those who may not have ads. 1 min, 3 minutes. You're cooked. 3 min. Smile. Oopsie doopsie. Oh shit, I forgot that Hopper 2 is like a thing. I could be a complete psychopath and do People Playground. I think that's truly, that'd be an achievement. Oh, I want to do Gmod. If I had Gary's mod installed and I knew of a good Dark RP server, I would be on that shit non-stop. You would not see me on Ponder for the next 3 years. I get hooked on Dark RP. It is bad. It is like an actual issue sometimes. Also, I just remember... Okay, with my old model, when I used to stream, way back when originally, I had this fucked up idea of playing American Truck Sim. I still think that there is the possibility for a very funny just chatting stream there. But we're not there, and I'd want a steering wheel. I do not have League. I would never get on League. I would like to say that I'm better than that. Another ad? I said 3 minutes. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I need pre-rolls to be off because they fucking blow. They are miserable. we might do a little bit of Blender co-working for the fun. Cause let me sort by like stream games. Yeah, maybe like you know what? Some things aren't marked. League versus Apex worst game challenge. Fuck, that's a difficult one. I have to say League is worse, just because at one point Apex was good. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good one. Yeah, Apex is like just not. Apex is good, but just too complicated. I don't even think that. I think the community is just really, really, really bad. And the writing has gone to shit, and I miss Respawn, and why? Why is this Respawn now? Apex fell off, League was never on. Yeah, that's kind of my opinion as well. Obviously, League has immense influence on the industry, and I will forever respect it for that. And I mean, I guess Apex did as well. It was like the first hero battle royale, I guess, is how I should say it. Because it was like, you know, you've got PUBG and then you've got Fortnite, and those two were like innovative in their own ways. And then Apex came in and like actually just made a kind of banger because it was Respawn. It was Respawn at the time, and that was sick. And now we have Respawn now, and that's not so sick, and it's really sad actually. And I want to go play Titanfall. I like Titanfall. I might just boot up Northstar and start playing the campaign. Titanfall 3 is coming? No. See, that's the fucking awful thing, is even if it is it worth it? Is it gonna be good? Because I don't think so. Judging by how Apex has been going, I think they're sick of the Titanfall universe. I think they want to do anything but Titanfall. Which, I mean, when you've been doing Apex for fucking how long now? 5 years? You're on like season, I don't know, 100? It's like, I can't blame them for being sick of it. Original devs have all left? Yeah, 100%. They don't want to be there anymore. I can't blame them for that. You know what? I'm trying to think right now. How the fuck am I going to make this rig? Because I've been thinking on this all day. I haven't showed this to like anyone but the subs and VIP chat in my Discord. But I got a fuck ton of new Minecraft faces. So my animations can be way, way, way better. Like, I am in love with what they did. Like, let me copy this link and bring it up real quick. Because I think it is actually amazing. Is this gonna show up? No? Good. Oh, it loses transparency. That's a bummer. It may be kind of hard to see, but these are like all of this Minecraft faces that I have now, which, you know, I'm kind of hyped about. I'm like, we're chill. I love these. These are amazing. They're great. They are phenomenal. The issue is I need to actually make the rig account for all of those. And I previously did a really kind of jank workaround of there's a little gear on the face and you twist the gear, and depending on how much it's twisted is what face you get. I cannot do that anymore. Because it would just, you'd cycle through so many. And I personally do not want to have to deal with that. Which I feel is reasonable. And some of them are like duplicates, but they have a little exclamation point or whatever, or they've got like start. Basically, I need to go in and take all of the effects and put them on like a new layer of the rig, and then fuck with that and do all that, which I am happy to do. I am like still jazzed about this. This is amazing. But it's a lot of work. And I meant to do it before I started stream, and then I got really hooked on this manga I'm reading, and I kind of couldn't stop until like 10 minutes before the stream was gonna start, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go live. And I was like, well, guess I'm doing that. Guess I'm doing that now. Which is why this stream's so disorganized, and I fuck with it. I love being an agent of chaos. It's why my ponder shit is so funny. It's why, like, I don't know. I like just being funny and unpredictable and weird and quirky and kind of dumb. If I was more, like, caught up in session, if I played that a bit more, I'd just be skating around while yapping. Man, they fucked that game up. God, who bought it out? Nacon? Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I hate you and everything you stand for. 'Cause yeah, Session was like up and coming, really cool skating game, and it's just been abandoned for releasing 500 DLCs, and it's awful. It's like, it genuinely actually makes me sad. Which, you know, not the best. Not the best thing to have in my favorites tab to look at all the time. Just open Steam, look at the... Oh, it could have been so good. It could have been so good. But, oh well, I guess. Alright, I kind of wanted to do a short stream today so that I could still have time to edit. My goal, I'm saying this now, just because I want it out there so people can yell at me and bitch and moan about it. I should not this weekend, but the next, hopefully have episode 2 out. So like 2 weeks in between of uploads, which I don't think is that bad. I think it's okay. I think we're getting there. We'll see. I do have a lot of animating to do. I have to render all of that. I don't know. But I do plan on doing that. And I've got to update my rig, and I kind of want to lock in fucking hard on that. So we are going to get a raid going. We're going to go over to Sertle, because Sertle is kind of banger as fuck. Amazing VTuber. 100% Oshi. Fucking amazing person. So we're going to go over there. I hope everyone has a good-ass time. And, it looks like she's just doing YouTube, which is funsies. So, let's get this raid started. Yay! I hope everyone has had a wonderful, good time here. I will catch you all in the future. Right now, I'm just kind of in the mood to edit and do animation. So, bye!